Hello my lovelies and welcome to today's video. Today I'll be doing a chit chat get ready with me for you. I've already done my foundation, my concealer and my powder. I used the Maybelline matte maker powder and this, which is new. This is the Garnier Skin Naturals BB Cream and I absolutely love this. It's brilliant, and obviously my collection lasting perfection concealer, so that's all pretty standard. I'm just going to move on. I will tell you all products that I use sorry, and I will list all of the products in the description box for you. But yeah, so yeah, it's been a bit chaotic recently. I'm just doing my bronzer, and it is the Benefit Hoola bronzer as usual. But yeah, it's been a bit manic. As some of you are aware, it was my cousin's funeral last week and he was only 27, so he was only a few years older than me. I'm only 24, and you know, it sort of brings home the I am not invincible, you know, these terrible things could happen to me too. I'm just moving on to my contour, and this is what I'm using. I'm using the NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt. But yeah, so there was that last week. Me and my partner went up to London yesterday, and just to sort of put it into perspective for you, I am on the south coast. I am actually on literally the sea, basically. So going up to London is kind of it's a bit of a long journey. It's about an hour and a half. It's not major, but like, it's kind of like a big deal to go out there, if you know what I mean. So like, me and my partner went out there last night to go and see Frankie Boyle live, which was my birthday present to my partner, and it was a wicked night. You know, got there and we had a bit of a wander around Chinatown because the show was at Leicester Square. But yeah, we had a walk around Chinatown, and yeah, then went to the show. And I'm just doing my highlight, which is the Model Co Baked Highlighter in Frose, and it's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, so yeah, I had a bit of a wander around Chinatown. We went to the show. It was really good. We got we saw 2 opening acts, like support acts, and we also obviously saw Frankie, which was really cool. I'm just doing my eyebrows, and I'm using my NYX Precision Brow Pencil as always. So yeah, we're doing that. But yeah, so Frankie was really good, and the way this show was, because it was a nice cheap show, the tickets were only like £18 or something, because this was for it's like a tester, like test pilot jokes for New World Order, his TV show. So like, a lot of the stuff we heard last night, no one has ever heard before. Well, everything that we heard last night, no one has ever heard before, and some of it might never be heard again, or you know, won't be used or whatever. So it was kind of like a test performance to see what jokes worked and what didn't, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. This is the first time I've ever seen any sort of like comedian live, so it was a new experience for me. It was really cool, and as someone that suffers with anxiety, it was kind of a big deal. And then after the show, we just wandered around London, did, you know, the usual touristy things. We went and sat in St James's Park and had something to eat. Saw all of the, you know, Parliament buildings, 10 Downing Street, all of that sort of stuff. So that was really cool. Saw the big war memorial that they use for Remembrance Day there, the one that you see on the telly. Obviously walked down the mall. I saw an actor, and I cannot remember for the life of me what his bloody name is. I had a really good walk around Chinatown, walked along the embankment, you know, saw the London Eye, walked across London Bridge, did all of that stuff, and yeah, had a really, really great time. So it was really exciting. I had a really great night. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was absolutely amazing, and I would highly recommend anybody that does like Frankie Boyle to see him live, because he is very different live than he is on like his DVDs or on television. Because you imagine him on, like, you know, you imagine him to be a bit of a dick, and actually he is a really, really nice guy. He is really sweet, and he's obviously hilarious. You know, he was really nice to us. We were really shocked because we imagined all of the people in the front row would just get heckled to death and leave feeling like the worst people on the planet, but you know, that didn't happen. So yeah, he was a really nice guy. He was really sweet on stage. He was hilarious, and as usual, crossing the line, but still hilarious. So yeah, it was a really, really fun night, and we think in the summer, sort of like towards the end of summer, we're going to take the kids up to St James's Park, take them out for the day up there, go on a picnic, what have you, because last night's the first night I've ever been to St James's Park, and I'd love to see it like during the day, because I saw it like 9 o'clock at night. So, but you know, I'd love to see it sort of during the day and take the kids there to see it. And like my son, although my son's 3, like he's been to London before, like he's been to the Natural History Museum and stuff like that. But I'd like to take him to do something like just go to a park in London, because they're so much better than the parks around here. And yeah, so we're thinking of doing that, and I think me and my partner are thinking of going to the Notting Hill Carnival next year, not this year but next year, because like obviously I think because we don't have a lot of money, and you know, we've got kids to look after and we've got a family to provide for, it's kind of different to anybody that's like not a parent with the same amount of money, if this makes sense, because like they can go off, they can go and do whatever they want, and we kind of can't. So like this trip to London was kind of it was a long time coming. It was something that had to be quite hardly planned. We had to kind of save for it. So yeah, it was a bit tricky in that respect, but like, so like us going to the Notting Hill Carnival, it's something we kind of have to plan in advance. You know, we have to get, pardon me, we have to get babysitters, because I would not be comfortable with taking my children, or my son especially, to Notting Hill Carnival, knowing that it can get quite dangerous. So yeah, but anyway, so rambling now, but that's me all done. I'm not doing anything spectacular today. I'm going to pick up my son from my sister-in-law's house, because she looked after him for us last night. So I'm going to go and pick him up soon, and then we are going to meet my dad, my son's granddad, for a little while, and then we've got some guests coming around tonight to play Dungeons and Dragons, because I'm so sad. And yeah, so that's it. So I'm not doing much, hence why my makeup's pretty simple today. But I will see you guys again on Thursday. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up and press the big red subscribe button, and I will see you guys soon. I will obviously link all products that I used down below, and I will also link all of my other social medias down below as well, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.